All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me. I am your host, Derek Lane. Another edition of the Fast Lane, your podcast for success. As I've stated, thanks for joining me. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope last week's little bonus episode was something that you enjoyed. This week, let's talk about success. Let's talk about the seriousness of success. Now, we can talk about it until the cows come home. We can want it, we can hope for it, wish for it, pray for it, whatever it is. But it's going to take action. Action is what will garner you success. So let's talk about some of the things we need to do to invoke action into our success plan, if you will. So first thing you need to do is you need to commit to success. You need to commit to being successful. What does that look like? What do I do to commit? Mentally commit, for one. Mentally get a little tougher. If you're not on the path that you feel like you need to be on, if you're not making that trek toward the success you feel like you need to be on, you need to get a little more mentally tough. You need to do some things, adjust some things. You need to commit to your success, to seriously commit to being successful. Number one, write down what you need. I know a few podcasts back we talked about needs and wants. Let's talk about needs. What do you need to be successful? You need to carry a vision of your success. Now, that can be internal and that can be external. It can be both. Probably should be both. By that I mean take a picture of the house you want to live in, the architectural style, the blueprints, the car you want to drive. Take a picture. Pull it out of a magazine. The clothes you want to wear. Now, those are some of the wants and maybe not so much in the needs, but it drives your brain into how do I get these nice things, and your brain will kind of take over and start doing the subconscious, moving toward the subconscious means and ways of getting you on your success path. Carry the vision of who you are around with you. If you need to adapt a slightly different persona, work on it. I encourage you to read about success, the success of others, what their mindsets are, what their thoughts and feelings are around how they achieved some of the things they achieved and continue to achieve. Develop that persona, that personality that people want to gravitate to and be around because they know you're a winner. Work on being a winner. In your mind, know that you're a winner. Do the things the right way. Don't cut corners. Don't talk about other people and put people down. Be the person that's willing to help. Be the person that's willing to stick their hand out and go, here, come here, I'm going to help you. Be that person, because the more that you help, the more that you're going to get it back tenfold. So commit to your success and commit to being the person that you feel like you need to be. Share with like-minded people. Stay away from the naysayers. Stay away from the people that they get joy and happiness out of watching someone else fail because they're too lazy to go for it. They're too lazy to try it. You're not that person. You're not the lazy person. You're the person that has energy because you've got thoughts and ideas and directions and goals, and your brain is just popping with these ideas. You can't wait to put them in place. But you're going to do it systematically. You're going to do it in a way that guarantees success. That's who you are. Develop a plan. Formulate a strategy. What is the difference? Well, developing a plan is just, it's a plan. Formulating a strategy is how you're going to implement that plan. Okay? You can have a plan, but you gotta be able to exercise that plan. Formulate your strategy to know how you're going to make that plan work. Think about what you will do differently than you're currently doing. Think about what you will do just a little bit different. Maybe a whole lot different if that's what it takes, but at least if you're not getting the results, if you're not seeing the correct output to your plan as it is, then you need to adjust some things, whether it's your mental behavior, your thought pattern, destructive self-talk, or it could be just a few little tweaks here and there. Your networking skills, your speaking skills, analytical skills, your vocabulary, whatever it takes to adjust and tweak to make things just a little bit different. And it may not be the right way, And you may have to readjust and tweak until you kind of find that this works for you. So find the things that work for you. Never stop your desire to improve yourself. Never stop being the best version of yourself. And what's the best version of yourself today may not be the best version of yourself tomorrow. So you need to think about where you are, where you're going, what you're going to do, how your mindset is playing out, and all of the things that's good and right for you. All of the things that's good and right for you, and how it helps you with your relationships, with your family, with your community, with your business leaders and peer groups. You get it. We're all in this together, right? But you've got to do what you've got to do to make sure that you're not left behind, that your peer groups recognize you as a leader. Your relationships, people recognize, are valued. You have a valuable presence about you. What are you going to do to bring about that change? It's only up to you. I can't tell you. I don't know your situation. I just know that you need to never stop looking for it. You never need to stop looking for the ways that you can be better. Some of the things that you want to do, whether it's travel, start a corporation, whatever it is, you need to strategize that. Create the plan, strategize it. Be honest with yourself. And by that, I mean, know who you are, your likes, your dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses. Some people don't want to think about their weaknesses. Look, we all have a certain amount of weaknesses. Doesn't mean that we can't build those up to eventually be strengths. But knowing what they are and how to develop a stronger, like say, if it's a communication skill, whether it's your math skills, whether it's your accounting skills, you don't really know how to invest your money, and so you don't do anything. Well, if you're going to be successful, you need to figure out how you're going to invest your money and what you're going to do with that money. What's the best way? And if you're no good at it, get good at it. Get a teacher. Get someone that you can trust, that has your best interest at heart. So know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know who you are, know where you're going, know your focus. If you don't know where you're going, you can't get there. You're never going to get to the success plateau that you hope you'll be able to if you don't know what that looks like, if you don't know where it is and how to implement that. Commit to your work plan, commit to your strategy, commit to adjusting your behavior. Next, measure your success. Measure your commitments. Where are you right now today? Whether it's how much money do you have? How strong is your relationship? How involved are you with your community? If you even are involved at all. But people can't help you if they don't know you. People can't lend you a helping hand if they don't know who you are. If you're not willing to go out there and introduce yourself and tell people who you are, they'll never know who you are. Get it? Get it? You got to go out there and make people aware of you. Make your presence known. This is a part of life. This is a part of success. It's a part of how we develop ourselves and our characters. Where are you right now? And then I want you to stop the cycle mindset. I want you to stop the cycle mindset. Everything repeats. Everything goes around. Everything's doing the same thing. I come home, I watch a program, I go to bed, I go to work, I come home, I watch a program. Stop that cycle. Do something different. Step outside of that cycle. Do something a little different. Bring something new and interesting into your mindset, your behavior, your cycle, if you will. Do something a little different. Go out there and purposely introduce yourself to someone you probably wouldn't have otherwise. Go out there and meet someone that's doing the things that you want to do. And introduce yourself. Don't be rude. Be very appreciative of their time, understanding of their time. But just be honest and say, hey, I really admire what you do. Just wanted to say hi. Sometime if you've got an extra couple of minutes, maybe we can have coffee. Whatever the scenario is. Whatever the scenario is. Introduce yourself to people. Stop that cycle mindset. Stop not doing anything. Do something. Every day. If you will make a list, you can do it daily, weekly, monthly, whatever. Again, what have I always said in almost every podcast? Pencil, paper, pencil, paper, pencil, paper. Make sure you're writing things down. Make sure they're measurable. You obtain things by what manner, by when, how much. Again, measure things. What does it look like? I'm going to have this by this date. How am I going to do that? These are the means. These are the resources. These are the people. I went to a seminar once, and it was kind of interesting. The person kind of talked about core groups, and everybody has what they call core groups, your friends, your colleagues, the people that are close to you. And he drew like a little nucleus, a little circle, and then out from there a bigger circle, out from there a bigger circle, out from there a bigger circle. And your best friends are all in that little bitty circle, the first one. Your close friends. Your acquaintances are out here in that next circle. Your colleagues and neighbors may be out there in that larger circle. Out here in the last big circle may be someone that you just met and you just kind of know who they are, whatever. Now, the interesting thing is that the people on the inside, that first tight little circle, they're going to move out. How far out? I don't know. Neither do you. The people on the outside, they're going to come closer. Are they going to come all the way in? Maybe not. Well, maybe they'll stay the same. Point is that the people in your life move in and out of these nucleuses, these ranges of circles and closeness to you as a person. They may move out for a while, and they may move back in for a while. But the point of this, and the exercise of importance here, is that you know where people are in your life. You know where to put people in these in and out. And if you want people back in that maybe drifted out, then you need to work at that. You need to go and say, hey, let's do lunch. Whatever it is. Just a phone call. Hey, man, haven't heard from you in a while. Just wanted to say hi. Hope you're doing okay. Family's doing okay. If you need anything from me, please reach out. Sometimes the nicest things in the world are just the free things, just the caring things, the things that people want to hear. I was thinking of you, and I care about you. Know that I'm here for you if you need me. Those are powerful words, powerful lessons in our life to make sure that people understand that you can be counted on, that you are a person that genuinely cares, that you care about other people. You're not just so involved into what you're doing and you shut yourself off from the rest of the world. This is called life. We need to live it. We need to enjoy it. You may not have everything in your success path right now. As I've stated plenty of times, you don't wait for happiness. You don't wait to be satisfied with life until you achieve a certain thing. You be happy now. You can be happy then when you do achieve it. But you be happy now, knowing that you got a plan, knowing that you've got action steps that you can take to become better. Give yourself permission to be happy right now. There's no reason on earth to put it off. Yes, we all have ups and downs. We all do. We're all going to. Minimize those downs, maximize those ups. Whatever you do, wherever you are, smile. Wear a big smile. People enjoy it. When you shake somebody's hand, you meet somebody, smile. And just know that you don't need anything from that person, but you're there for them if they do. And you may not even know them. Maybe you'll never know them. Maybe they'll become best friends. Who knows? But it is the people in our lives that make things go around and around. We cannot have the things that we want. We cannot have the things that we need without other people. People produce, make things. They have ideas. You have to engage into life in order for life to engage you. If you think that life owes you something, it doesn't. You go out and you manufacture it. I think I said in the last podcast, nature is not capricious. It does not give to you and then take away. You put in, you have the right to take out. If you don't put in, you don't have the right to take out. Be the person that you would want to be around. Okay, I think I've talked about this enough. Commit to yourself to be successful. Write down the things you need to do. Develop a plan. Be honest with yourself. Commit to your plan. Work on your plan. Measure your success. Stop the cycle mindset. Those are some of the high points in this podcast. And if need be, come back and listen to it. Listen to any other podcasts that this one may have made you think of. Because